Alrighty. Let's go talk to Dutch Vanderland and see just WTF is going down. I tell you, this is like one of my favorite games just because, it's a great. There's so many great characteristics. Like I love the ragdolls, I love the guns, I love the hunting, and just the animals and the world. But I love the cowboy aesthetic too. Like that's just such a fun time period. Like I said, aesthetic, so cool. If there was one time period where I had to choose, cowboy would be up there. During the Wild West. Still looks beautiful. Dropped all my settings to medium because this game is a little bit more CPU intensive or something when I'm doing OBS than GTA, at least. I don't know what my settings in GTA are, but I'll check them actually in a little bit. But yeah, medium is working way better. Let's see what's up. Terrible texture on the horse. I don't know. Like, I don't think things are loading in or something, or is that just medium? Damn, that's ugly. Oh my god.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr.
People look
I'm
better.
so sorry. Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Oh, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
Probably should drinking some moonshine.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputees.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good, honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta sit me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Gee up!
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh,
I guess my horse is not going to come.
I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
But you were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites?
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Greys and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes, I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it, serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon?
These damn flies. I swear they got it in for me.
You could try washing once in a while.
Oh, whoa.
Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open. No. This must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Look. Suit and tie. One bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going.
It's
I'll
interesting
send
to
someone
consider
over here
how,
later to clean this up.
how maybe like 150, 200 years ago, if someone stumbled upon a body, you know, it would be a lot harder to find out who the it was, you know. Oh, whoa, like this, for example, like you stumble on this, like you have no idea who those
Would you mind
people are. You
taking
just
the
find
reins?
two dead bodies.
I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you.
Because it was like in the 1890s or something.
Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller.
Oh, he did have
Yes,
ID.
this
Wow.
certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Dang.
Yep. Not the nicest fellas in my experience.
Go right at the crossroads. Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. They're right again here. Drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to them. Don't even look them in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Hold!
here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up, and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How are we gonna handle this?
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take this way.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
See one by the bridge over there?
Think you take this one, Bill.
With pleasure.
Dude, this game has the best soundtrack.
Good work, gentlemen. Add him to the pile, Arthur.
Is there a body over there? Oh, that's a huge bird. Holy cow.
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
we better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure, anyone but him.
So,
Think you're real funny, don't you?
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Arthur, we got some trouble here!
It's the Sunset Trail for you!
They're all dead! Give me a hand with these bastards!
Note to self.
You're gonna die in alone! Where did these sons of bitches go? We got more coming up! Put you up to
Alright, this is already better.
This fight will be your last! This is about your last moments alive! Now you
That's how we do it. Holy shit.
I don't see any more. Do you? No. Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
Oh man.
Are we getting out of here then?
No, bitch, we're looting. Look at all these little bodies, man. All this loot.
All right. I'll see you over there.
It's a shame I can't pick up all these weapons and sell them too. I mean, like, there are so many. Like, for real. Like, I should look up a mod for that, because, I mean, that would just add so much to the game, you know? Like, load your horse up with, like, fucking all these. I mean, this is like 15 different rifles and shotguns. That's a lot of money. I'm gonna push him in the river.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it. For personal consumption, it's sort of part of the job.
Personal.
But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of
Finally.
crap. Come on, move.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen,
Whoa.
these
Snapping
two
turtle.
families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Okay,
All right, punk.
you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay, on my word. Set, go! Yeah. You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that.
Never graceful with you, is it?
Yeah. Final stretch.
You really think you can hold that lead?
No doubt. It's sad to think back to you in your prime.
Whoa, 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 Dutch, we're done racing, bro.
I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me, but you're more than that.
Oh. Let's see. Win the race. No damage, 10 headshots, 70%. Okay.
Karen likes a man in uniform way I hear it.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Adios. Till next time.